Good morning, you are watching OpTv Global News with me, Sobia Ali. Let's start by taking a look at the headlines first. And now let's get to the top stories of the day. First of all, international headlines. The Taliban said the last pocket of the resistance in Afghanistan, the Panjshir Valley, had been completely captured. With this victory, our country is now completely taken out of the quagmire of war, Taliban chief spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid said in a statement. Senior Taliban leader meet in Kabul with the UN Under-Secretary General of Humanitarian Affairs. The Taliban have assured the United Nations of cooperation is tackling what UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called a looming humanitarian catastrophe. The leader of the Afghan opposition group resisting Taliban forces in the Panjshir Valley has said that the welcome proposal from religious scholars for a negotiated statement to end the fighting. Head of the National Resistance Front of Afghanistan, Ahmad Massoud, made the announcement on the group's Facebook page. And now let's get to the top stories of the day from Pakistan. The Pakistani nation paying a befitting tribute to the country's armed forces as it observed Defense Day with traditional spirit and enthusiasm. Special prayers in mosques across the countries were offered for the peace and prosperity of the nation and for the liberation of the people of occupied Kashmir against the Indian forces. An impressive change of guard ceremony was held at the mausoleum of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah in the morning of Mark II Defense Day. The Pakistan Air Force has released a song to commemorate the victory of the 1965 war. The song titled Main Ura has been sung by renowned singer Ali Zafar, who is also the writer and composer of the track. Prime Minister Imran Khan has vowed to keep exposing the real face of radicalized India to the world in his message to the nation on Defense Day. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, said that the government will continue to expose the real face of radicalized India, adding that due to his government's aggressive diplomacy, the world was convinced that persecution of occupied Kashmir must soon come to an end. President Dr. Arif Alvi has stated that Pakistan, being fully cognizant of development in its neighborhood, is committed to securing peace and prepared to thwart and plot ahead to hamper peace. This brave nation will never compromise on our security and traditional integrity, Dr. Arif said in his message on the occasion of Defense and Martyrs Day. Minister for Interior Sheikh Rashid has categorically rejected presence of Afghan refugee camps in the border region and called upon the world community to beware of such baseless allegations of India. Prime Minister Imran Khan and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, in a telephonic conversation, have agreed that the international community must step up its engagement with Afghanistan to avert any humanitarian and refugee crisis. Both the leaders agreed on the importance of inclusive political settlement in Afghanistan. And now let's get to the top stories of the science and technology world. Electronic Arts has announced that it is coming up with the release of series of Battlefield mobile game. It will first go through a testing phase and then players can get themselves registered on their local Google Play Store application. And now let's get to the top stories of the sports headlines. The first ever Pakistani to bag a gold medal in the Paralympic Games has returned homeland. Punjab Sports Minister Raida Khan Bhatti has received Heather Ali at the airport. Speaking on the occasion, Heather Ali thanked the nation for praying for his success in the global competition. Chief Selector of Pakistan Cricket Board has announced the Pakistan squad for the upcoming ICC's Men's T20 Cricket World Cup. Babar Azam will be the captain of the squad, while Shahab Khan will be the vice captain. And now, let's get to the top stories of the entertainment world. The 25% of the casting of Pak-Turk production of a drama on Salahuddin Ayyubi will be from Pakistan, but the role of a famous Muslim ruler Salahuddin Ayyubi will be given to the Turkish actor. American actress Jennifer Aniston is coming with her beauty brand named Lola Way in September. The Bruce Almighty star has advised her fans that gorgeous skin should never be taken for granted. And now let's get to the top stories of the business world. The European Union is ready to launch the first ever EU-Pakistan Business Forum in Islamabad. The ambassador of the European Union to Pakistan said that the initiative is aimed at the promote and facilitate trade activities between Pakistan and EU with a focus to further enhance public interaction for boosting economic cooperation. The National Electric Power Regulatory Authority of Pakistan has directed the power sector entities to immediately include hydroelectric power in the definition and scope of renewable energy. So that's all we have in this edition of OpTv Global News. Keep watching and stay safe. Allah Hafiz.